Should be live now. Yeah? Yes. There we are. It's perfect. All right. Do that. Start Twitch. All right, we're doing it. Okay, here we go again. A10. I sound so excited already. No, it's I was thinking of doing. Is it live on Twitch? Should be. Look that way. Yes, we are. Okay. Oh my god. My god, man. Yeah. Usually we do some Hades 2 speedruns before Slay the Spire here, but really fucking tired today. Yeah, I have idea of doing like a multi-hour stream of speedrunning just sounded grossly unappealing. And as we discussed before, Slay the Spire is POG, right? Kids still say that. I'm sure that they don't, but that's all right. Okay. We can wait a little while before we start here. I'm not afraid of A10. You're afraid of A10. Wait. Oh, I have to do this crap again. I forgot. So I have the I have Slay the Relics installed here. Who's this guy? Who's talking right now? Who is that even? Erudite, hey, welcome in. Sorry, I forgot. I need to get this mod that will combine the save files. What is it called? If I can't remember, mod save. Is it this? Shit. Doesn't seem right. There's a mod, better mod. I think it must be this, right? Oh shit. Damn it. Save merger, is that it? I think this must be it. Save merger. Okay. Let's try this again. I've got Slay the Relics installed here, which I'm hoping you can see on Twitch. Once we actually get into a game here, I think you'll be able to see what's going on. Basically, I should be able to let you look at my deck and look at everything else. My deck and everything else. You'll be able to look at it as we play. Okay, let's see here. There we go. Okay. So let's try A10 Necrobinder. Let's see if this works. I'd get rid of Minty Slay the Spire after the last update because it broke everything. I don't think Slay the Relics will break stuff, but I guess we'll find out. Okay. Large capsule is stinky. I don't like it. Fishing rod. Look at your what? I said what I said. So now, if this is working, you should be able to see like a white box around this, and maybe some of the other stuff over here. If that's not working, oh well. Don't have time to figure that out now, but let's go. Let's see here. I think we'll just take fishing rod. Oh, you're on mobile? Ugh. Goddamn kids and their smartphones. Everyone get a dumb phone. Get that dumb phone that costs like $400. The Commodore 64 dumb phone. These are weird. Not a fan of that, really. Yeah, these are kind of stinky. I think I'll just take the blade dance then. So at least that doesn't blow up my deck after I use it. Your deck has been bloated for more than 4 hours. Call a physician. Map-wise, what are we looking at here? Merchant, late. I like that. Do not love being forced into an elite here. I think I'll just go to the early shop. I think that'll be fine. And then, depending on how things go, we can maybe hit an elite here. It looks like we'll actually be forced, which that's incredibly rude when they do this, huh? But we'll cope, or we'll just die. Wonder if this messed up. Feels a little slow. I wonder if the game speed got a little messed up here. Is there a way to increase the game speed? There we are. Fast mode. It kind of that made me nervous. I thought the game was going to crash. Okay. Let's turn off the shake too. I know that can be kind of annoying to look at. I think that is. You know, I've never put on phobia mode. Maybe I can see what phobia mode looks like. This bug is kind of a punk. Should be easy to take care of here. Yep. Dead. This is a new card? No. Maybe. Or maybe just the artwork is new? That could be. Deal 5 damage to each ethereal card played this combat. Melancholy is a nice block card eventually. Think I'm going to take Wisp. That's the most useful out of the gate, right? I don't know if you could hear that, but that was a long honk. That was a long honk from an angry individual, I think. Bad time for the Wisp. It's okay. That. Summon, we should be out. Cool. Page Storm. Or a Delay. Delay is a really good block card. Flatten. I don't think I want to go into Asti on this one. Do that. Build up Asti a little bit here. I know I just said I didn't want to go into Asti, but that's different. No. Bodyguard, defend, blade, dance. Delay, unleash. Wisp keeps coming at the darndest times. I guess that's why the upgrade for it makes it retain. So you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, we're doing okay. We've taken very little damage so far. It's funny we keep getting like keep getting cards that build around ethereal cards, but I've yet to get an actual ethereal card offered. So there's a situation here where I tried to do that and just kept getting this shit. I think negative pulse is good. There's finally an ethereal card, speaking of. It's a pretty good one at that. The rest of this not too compelling here, so I think we'll do that. We will get rid of a strike. That feels all right. Let's do that. Do this. Hang on. So probably don't need to play the delay here. That, get a little damage in there. Use that. Blade dance. Pew, pew, pew. The double inhibit fight's kind of a pain if you can't kill them quickly here. I wonder if I should just use that then. I probably should, now I think about it. Because they're going to hit for a double next turn for like 30 damage total almost. That is not good. Alright, negative pulse, delay. Do that, do that, do that, do that. Alright. Unleash goes to lethal. And we will take no damage if I then play the delay. Nice. Scourge is good. Do I want some area of effect? Some AoE, though, more than that? We do have a lot of options for extra energy. I think the card draw is good for that then. I'm okay with that. No money. It's a lot of rest sites, which is fine. Upgrades are good. Let's upgrade the Wisp there. Because it keeps coming at inopportune times, right? Not something I can relate to. I never come at inopportune times. I'm not sure why I'm working blue so hard today, but there we have it. Okay, Birdonis, huh? That's like the great... oh, thank you for the watch street, Erudite. I got you with that last comment, I can tell. Oh, joy. Let's do that, let's do that. Let's throw the potion. It's okay. 10 damage, I'll accept that. Let's play this, let's play the negative. Let's play that. Play the Unleash, because I do need to actually do some damage, or this is going to spiral out of control here. Scourge. That. Defend. Defend. Okay. We're not very close to killing it, though, which is a big bummer. That. Defend again. So that'd be 53. $27's a lot. 27 is too much. 25. $18, okay. Might be taking the L here, unfortunately. It's all right though if that happens. Do that. 33, not good. So Doom. See, negative Doom 60. Damn. 11, 28. $16, 17. I live with 1? If I play that? But then die next turn? Okay. I'm taking you with me, bird. Oh, I don't get to see the doom happen. This needed a little bit more damage. Okay, that's one. That's one down. That's one down. I could put like a daily death counter in the top corner. Would that be funny? I don't think it would be. I think it would just stress me out. I don't need the stress, man. Let's not get tempted by this. Take the file holster. More potions, generally pretty good. Okay, so shop there. A lot of question marks, which I don't love taking Act 1. I think we'll do that. A lot of elites there. So if we start to get a lot of gas in this deck here, that could be good. Underdogs, I think, is easier for the poor Necrobinder too. She just she has a longer time to get going, I think, generally. And the Underdogs has tempos that let you get in block a little bit more. You don't take quite as much damage in the Underdogs, I don't think. We'll see. We do have the Waterfall Giant, so let's make sure we know that. Make sure we pick up at least one weak card. Hey, Cam, welcome in. How's your Wednesday going? Hump day. Happy hump day. Do you ever have anybody at work say happy hump day? Oh, I had lethal there. Well, that's okay. One attack away from lethal. Negative pulse, I think we do want to take, kind of for similar reasons, at area of effect. Only see the words hump day on thirst trap men posts. Only men post about that. Humping, huh? Bummer. Not enough humping for my taste. How are you? Busy. It's been a long week at work, and there's a couple of days left. It should. I think I hit the top of the bell curve in terms of work today, though. So it should be a downward slide into the weekend. It's been stressful. Not much sleep either. Let's do that. This is going to try and apply a debuff next turn. Let's work this guy down. You don't follow women thirst traps? Fine. You got it's fair. You Yeah, I know. Sleep is important. It's such a bummer that when you do get like a decent night's sleep, you're like, damn, everyone who says get sleep is right. You do feel so much better when you get like 7-8 hours of sleep. Let's see, it's gonna be 14. Not the worst. No, it's gonna be 15, but Asti will take 6, so it'll go down to 9. 43. I'm okay with that to make sure I can kill this thing next turn. Fingers crossed. Okay. You want to try and kill one of those while the other one's about to do a debuff. Dog's asking to go out. I think that's somewhat related to my sleep issues. My cat has been an absolute menace lately. I've been trying to like figure out the best way of handling that. There's that weak card that we want for the waterfall giant. Okay. She's just very active between like 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. And I'm like, I love you, kitty, but you are like kind of killing me right now. You're kind of killing me. Okay. I think unfortunately it's just going to be a bit of a process getting her used to sleeping at night now. Do that. Long-term investment in Asti a little bit here. Do that, do that. Negative pulse, defend, defend. GG. Speed potion. Let's see here. Okay, Death's Door is good. We take that. Speed potion over any of these? I don't think so. Maybe the Liquid Memories is strong. We'll keep that. Artifact holds off the Doom for a while. Still worth playing, though. Block. That. Goes up to 8. Okay. That. I like the design of these robots. They're like... They look like a child's version of the Defect, kind of. Here's Death's Door coming in handy. Look at that. Nice. Love to see it. Don't show up now. Come on. Oh, that's alright. Dead. I love Doom. I love how like quirky the death animations are. I wonder if eventually they'll like get around to fixing that. Another Defy. Or a Defile. I'll take the second Defy, I think. Though I'm gonna need to start getting some actual like big damage attacks here. Eventually. Gonna pass on this one Elite here, I think. Okay. Darkstone. Periped? I've never seen that word before. Whenever you obtain a curse, raise your max HP by 6. That's what I think of that. None of these are great upgrades, so I'll take the heal here while I can. Probably start using some of those potions that we have here. So we can do that. Do that. 8 damage. No need to play Heart of Iron yet. That adds up to 11. Probably this turn, though. Okay, do that. You die to Doom. Do that. Annoying part about Doom here. After the enemy plays its hand. We need to do some damage to him, I think. As you can see, he's at 21 now. Which is way too much. Okay. 27. Gonna take a big hit here. We got a thing coming up. A bonfire. It's just called Rest on the map. Rest Site. Right? I was thinking bonfire. It's so Dark Souls coded, right? So I can do that, and then just this. 22 to the face. 22? No good way of playing that berry, sadly. Let's take the Drain Power. Good card. I like the upgrades it provides. Bag of Prep, lovely. 2 additional cards at the start of combat is big. I go this way. I'm not totally locked into doing 2 elites. Do I want to do 2 elites, however? That's the question. To fight 2 elites or to not fight 2 elites. That's a Shakespearean quote. You can look that up, trust me. Because it would be the eels, which would be kind of a pain with our current deck set up. Yeah, it would be nice to get like one other card here. Ooh, that's nice, especially with Death's Door, if I can swing that. This thing's always so intimidating, and then you fight it, and it's like, it's all right. It's not too bad. They've definitely made it harder than it used to be, but still, no big issue. That, make a pulse. Bodyguard. That, drain power, strike. Sturdy clamp, doing things, is doing things. Nice. Whenever you play Soul, a random enemy loses 7 HP. We don't have any Soul cards. Retain. Necromastery, huh? I love it. Speculative Haunt. Thank you for the watch streak. Speculative Haunt, I guess. May just have to skip all the elites if I don't get anything. This fight will be okay, I think. Alright. Need to kill some of them here. 10 damage, okay. Death's Door. I always forget which is about to summon one. I think it might be this one. Nope, I was wrong. That's okay. Do that. Do that. Do that. So I guess once they do a debuff attack, then they summon in. Really? Just 2 off? Bummer. Do that. That. Round. Okay. Bone shards. It's the Killosity thing I was talking to with Mitch today. I think we're skipping the elite. Not that this is much better. Okay. Doom is nice on this turn, I'll say. You get a free turn with them stunned. Oh yeah, sturdy clamp. Gotta remember the clamp. Okay. He's his dredge. Okay, concerned about this fight. We don't have a lot of hard-hitting stuff here. Probably throw that on. Probably would have been worth getting that berry that showed up earlier, just the liquid memories, just to use on this fight. Let's do that. Okay. Maybe I should have kept Osti alive. Hard to say. It's alright. He just, he's here to die. He is here to die. That's what Ostis are good for. Just like Yoshis, you know? Ostis are good for exploding into enemies. Yoshis are good for using leverage to jump off of and cross gaps you otherwise wouldn't while the Yoshi falls to its death in a bottomless pit. That's what Yoshis are good for. We are not going to be able to win this, I don't think. Which is annoying. Do that, do that, do that. Love the Mario Maker levels built around sacrificing Yoshi. Yeah, those are pretty fun. One, not looking great. Yeah, this is gonna be like over 60. Yoshi's a rock climber. I disagree. Yoshi is a platform. Yeah, I'm gonna send this one back. We'll be able to kill him, but I think this. I guess we can just see. I don't know. I think it's too late though, because it's gonna be like up to 60, right? Which is like absurd. And he heals anyway. $33. Okay, yeah, GG. Yoshi. That was a weird part of the Super Mario Galaxy movie, was Yoshi in that. Kind of the whole Super Mario Galaxy movie is really, really strange. I did not like it, which is no surprise. I didn't like the first one. Card upgrade, huh? We have... Still haven't seen either. I wouldn't recommend them. Like, if you've seen, like, some of the other Illumination movies, like Minions or Secret Life of Pets, you kind of get a sense of, like, what the humor is. But I've heard the latest Minions movie is actually pretty good. Like, they actually made, like, a real movie this time. Ignoring a path 3 times. I don't think it's greed, because I think the shops are a little too far away. Is it greed? No. No, it's never greed. Winged boots. And then probably ignore the elite there. They always say they're really good. I think, well, what's funny is they've said this one's good, but also it's doing really poorly at the box office, which is kind of funny. So it's like, ironically, they made possibly a good one, and now the typical audience for these movies is like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't need it. We didn't get him, so this is going to be out of sync a little bit. Probably means we do that. Now we do this and hopefully deal with it next turn. Or the turn after. Okay. Lethality. I like lethality a lot. I think we're fighting the Laga. That is such a weird word to look at. Lagavulin Matriarch. I always want to call it like I always want to call it the lava violin, but no. If only. Lethality is good. Getting some power cards is nice for this because this thing's asleep for a few turns. Not Illumination, but the recent sequel I regret not having seen yet is the Puss in Boots one. That one's pretty good, yeah. People lost their minds a little bit about the villain in that movie. You probably know. You probably know. If you know, you know. that. Let's play that. That's just full block. Do that. Do that. That. GG. Next turn. Right on. Did I not have these exact same cards basically last time? Random number generator, huh? Enfeebling touch is solid. Watch too many video essays while doing other things. Can't wait to watch a movie get spoiled. True. That's why I go to the movie theater all the time. I also really like the movie theater. So that helps. Play that. Should have not played one of those defends. Oh, Cam, if you are on mobile... Oh, hello. We got some Twitch or YouTube viewers as well. How many hours in Slay the Spire II? I have about 100... No, it's more than that, actually. Some of this is just full disclosure. This is a bit of... it's a bit of Steam Machine idling. But I think it's going to say... yeah, 230 hours. I bet the real number is more like it's more like 150. But yeah, quite a bit. I'm not great at the game still a ton to learn. But that's okay. We'll manage someday. Oh, I asked if you're on the computer or not because I should have Slay the Relics on Twitch, which should let you, and hi Clumsy on YouTube as well. It should let you see like what my deck is as you go up there. There should be like a white box around these things here that should let you take a look at those at your leisure. Still no lethal yet. If it doesn't work, we can just blame the mods. It works, nice. That's awesome. Huh. Reap. A reap, I think, with lethality does make more sense than the negative pulse on this occasion. Because I can do... it's probably not a good idea to kill this turn. So let's do that. Play the colorless here. Ooh, okay. Let's play the jackpot. Do that. I forgot I was going to get the lethality bonus there. Okay. We just want to get this one below whatever this is going to be a lot. Get that. Okay. Reap. And reap again. Turns out having high damaging cards is actually a good thing sometimes. A second lethality has hit the deck. Okay. It's always fun. I have a concern about an elite currently. I think what we'll do... We'll wuss out a little bit here. We'll go up this way first. 2 8 common cards. Take this and take this. I think that suits us well. I don't want more cards. A colorless card could be good. Fisted Cuffs. Stratagem is interesting, actually. We think about if we start to build around playing Reap a lot for like high damage or another high damaging card. I think I like that. The Smith here. I do like making something cost 0. Reap goes up to 33. This, though, 75. A 25% boost on this is... I think that's more than like the increase there would be, right? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, you'd have to do 33 times 50 versus 27 times 75. But this has a little more utility, I think. This is always nice, I think. It's always a pain in the ass. It's always a pain in the ass when you go to an elite or get kind of wrecked. But then you have some of these question mark shops here and you're like, I can probably get through this and without dying. But then no, you get hit by an enemy encounter. So Juzu Bracelet, really nice at solving that. I think I'm probably just going to burn through my wing boots here, though. Hit there, shop, go to this... we could do their shop up here, then go to elite there. In which case I'll take a heal, I think. Second Reap. Oh no! 29 coin off the tent. Ugh. That's a shame. Delay does work good with the Reap, that's for sure. I don't think I want a second Reap. I'll take this. Power potion in our back pocket. I think that works well. Non-ideal turn 1. I think the Reap will kill him once I draw it. So let's focus on this one, right? And where is it? Where is it? Would have liked it now. There it is. Okay. Play that. GG. Okay. Hopefully we just draw it again. And we're out. Yep. Okay. Not very painful at all. A second Grave Warden, huh? I think so. Especially getting those souls. That's good card draw. An upgraded common skill. Ugh, I hate that it like forces me to get rid of these. I think I'd like to keep the power potion for the boss here. Debilitate is nice, I think. Do I like that better than Severance? I think so. I think having 2 Grave Wardens will give us enough soul cards. This is nice. Just a really nice effect. All right, let's try the elite. The sky, huh? It's always annoying not to deal damage on first turn, because you can't lose more than 20 HP per turn. It's a shame. This is the turn that kind of hurts, which is all right. Enfeebling Touch is great here. Now he only does 8 damage. Or do you think she? I'm always thinking of calling this thing she, but maybe that's just because I'm straight and attracted to this tall glass of water here. But that's neither here nor there. Play that. Do that. What's in here? Let's wait on those. She is hot. Look at that strut, huh? She knows what she's got. Probably be best if I drew a Defy here. Let's try. Didn't do it. Let's just block for as much as I can here then. This would be 10, 15, that's more. And the Reap will settle it next turn. I did kind of cover my mouth a little bit. I did cover my mouth a little bit. Demands. At the start of your turn, gain energy and draw 1 additional card. I kind of do like that. I'm straight. We can fix that, though. There's nothing to fix. Come on. Okay, this could kill me. I want to get the upgrade on this, though, I think. Let's go power wild here right now. Friendship's fine there. Stratagem. Bodyguard. Okay, we got 2 more turns. Play as many power cards as we can. There are no power cards there, game. Celentinia, welcome in. Are we killing Osti? We're not killing Osti yet. Once fucked a straight guy. The next day, he said I was too masculine, and it made him question his sexuality too much. But I gave really good head though. Hey, I'll take really good head, no matter what. Finally, that shows up on a iffy turn. We just play all of this, I think. Okay. Place the debilitate there, I think. This is gonna do... Let's do this. Debilitate. You only do 10 now. Beautiful. Oh, that counts as attack. Oopsie. Well, that's fine. We got a next turn. It's fine. Look at that. Only 2 damage. Did I turn the brightness up? Oh, interesting. I didn't realize it was overexposed like that. Let me see. Settings. This capture here, it should be projecting in HDR. I think we can fix that though. I think I just turn off the HDR and it should be fine. It might go dark for a second. Still the same? That's odd. Properties. That's worse. Okay, I think that's as good as we're gonna get. Okay. Hopefully that's a little bit better. I don't think that's ideal still. Yeah, some things you just gotta recognize about OBS is that it is open source software, right? So sometimes it's just going to behave in a way that you can't really expect, which is fine. You know, it's not a big deal. Let us put the reap there. All right. Okay. Debilitate, defy, Rave Warden, delay. Right. Put the reap back on top there. Let's do that. We're not out yet because we're only we're at -4 strength, which is funny. Oh, that'll do it though. Asti not impacted by these debuffs in the slightest. Time's up, obviously not. Banshee's Cry. The one ethereal. We have a lot of ethereal cards. hang. We do like a hung deck, that's for sure. They altered it, I think it's maybe they didn't. Maybe you're thinking of the upgrade. So the upgrade is 7. They might have debuffed this slightly. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 ethereal cards. And this is in some ways like a big damage deck. A big single hit damage deck, right? Question is getting this down to 0 better than hang? However, in a lot of cases it would. However, stratagem does allow us to basically draw hang every time we shuffle, right? Tough. That's a tough call. Stratagem and soul, yeah. All right. I'm gonna take this. I am gonna take the hang. We are gonna hang it up here. Though I think Banshee's Cry might be better, but hang is hang. Hang is funny. Did you ever watch Hang with Thomas Jane? Or no, it's called Hung, I think. Hung on HBO with Thomas Jane. It's about I think he's a high school gym teacher who got fired, but he started like basically like a porn service because he had a huge dick, which is a great premise for a show. Big Hug. Big Hug is really good. I think we can remove like every single one of these strikes here, right? I think that's good. They're gone. Man, it weirds me out whenever the yeah, it's a new animation. They get like Thanos snapped out of existence. It's pretty funny. God, it weirds me out whenever the map gets like coalesced into one side like this. What do we want to do here? We do really want to remove cards, I think. Right? Still? So it makes sense to go this way. Does it tell you if I've already removed a card? I think I have. So it's going to cost 150. Expensive. It's expensive. I think I'm going to go this way. And maybe try to get to that shop at the end. I definitely want to get some potions going into the Knowledge Demon, because that's an annoying fight. Twitch integration lets chat draw on your Spire map. That is asking for trouble in such a funny. That is asking for so much trouble. Like 17. Okay. I think we want to get rid of this now, though. Let's do that. Let's add the delay. Yeah, you would have to have mods that are really on the ball to even entertain the possibility of doing something like that. 8 block plus 1 week is probably better. We'll just delay tactics until we get to that reap, I think. There she blows. Dance Macabre. I have 3 power cards already. I think that's plenty. 500k point redeem. Get 5 seconds to draw on the map. That would be... Okay. Now we're cooking with some gas here. Okay. I think I'm going to take the Melancholy. Osty's probably going to die a fair amount, right? No! 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 Goddamn bridge. I really don't like Decay. There's no... Well, I don't know. Is that right? I hate bridges. Bridges! Why'd it have to be bridges? Lost Wisp. Deal 8 damage to all enemies. Is that worth considering the decay? I have 4 power cards. So that's 28 damage to all enemies here. Maybe you do it just to like... Well, no, because then... It's like the only source of AoE I would have, which maybe that's worth considering in case we run into the human centipede. I'm gonna do it. Wouldn't it be funny if this guy could steal your curses? I'd be a fan of that, I think. That puts you at 9. He took melancholy. How dare. Reap only does 20. This is a pretty bad fight for us. I'd be okay with him taking melancholy as well. He can, it's just the last possible thing. I wonder if they've programmed him in some ways, like a 0.0001% chance of doing that. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and minimize damage dealt here and let him leave if he wants to. It's fine. Oh, we got close though. That's too bad. Oh well. Non-imbued uncommon cards. Non-imbued common rare event cards, non-imbued basic quest cards, ancient or imbued cards, then finally curses. I think we're gonna have to get rid of one of these foul potions. just get melancholy right back. I think Defy is gonna be better than melancholy. The Tea-Master, Start next combat. Upgrade your card. Starting hands, Upgrade your starting hands. This sucks. I'm willing to give you 50 gold. No shot at that elite. Oh, I don't even have the timer up. What? It really got weird here when I merged my save file with the modded save file. That's good. I like to see how I'm progressing. How much my yapping cost me time-wise here. Double elitage? If it's the Dorito, do I live through that? I have a sense that if I was to live through the Dorito, I would have to draw this turn 1, probably. If it's Nicolas Cage, I think we can beat Nicolas Cage. Human Centipede is a little scary as well. So I think I'm probably just going to take the 1 elite here. 2 out of 3 being like a pain in the ass is not good. It's not good. I did turn on the phobia mode. I guess we can double check to see what like the differences are. Settings, phobia mode. If I turn that off. Oh yeah, that's funny. Ew. It doesn't bother me until I see like the phobia mode version. I think we just reap this guy. God, I hate this fight. Like, it's just obnoxious, isn't it? 21. Let's play that. Enfeebling touch gone. Fortunately. Play the hang. 2 grave wardens. Eight, 20. It's not enough to kill. Dang. All right. Yeah, it's a really frustrating fight. Let me see here. I think what we do, I think we reap here. We stratagem so I can draw the hang. Yeah. How much damage does that do? Only 35 right now. $47. Only this affected the hang, huh? I don't think I can play the hang. 40 damage. I'm dead if I don't kill this thing. Let's do that. That. Okay. How am I getting so many? Oh, the sits are unplayable, so I should look to get some like card destruction. No, card exhaust. 3. Okay. Osti's gonna die, but that's all right. I think between this, please be enough. Okay. Okay. I think I'm getting rid of the foul potion. I wish I could keep it, but things are looking spicy here. Another enfeebling touch. Yes? Yeah, it's probably the rest again. It's a shop! Yeah, let's get rid of that curse here. Okay. Suddenly makes this annoying, doesn't it? I think I'm just gonna skip the elite. I'm scared. You know, an important element of Ascension 10 in this game is to acknowledge when you're out of your depth, right? Do that. That's not great. Annoying. Do that. Alright, we kill both this turn, which is good. That, do that. Can't play that. Whatever. Ah, I shouldn't have used that soul. Letter opener, right. I don't think there's ever going to be a point where I'm actually like comfortable remembering when my relics pop or not. I'm just not built like that. Okay. We're dealing 11. Do that. He's dead regardless. Hit him with the hang. Hang him. Another delay. Yeah, I think so. I'd probably take a strength pot over. Deal 5 damage for each ethereal card played. That's actually tempting, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ethereal cards we can play. 6, 7. So that could be that could go kind of hard, actually. Yeah. I'll take the rest. This is a good hand. Play this. Play this. I'm going to go ahead and throw the Dex Potion on. Okay. Draw 1 fewer card. Well, that's perfectly fine with the Demon. I do know the memes. Like this one.
What a big head.
Okay. Stratagem. Lethality. Alright. Gonna have to start doing some damage here, but we're still in like the prep phase here. That's the irksome part about like power-based decks. You get the big head, the rest is a breeze. Oh yeah. I miss big head modes in games. I think the last game I played with a big head mode was
I'm feeling kind of funky.
Was Pentiment, which is a great video game. Wish I didn't play that soul card once more. Now we probably take Disintegration, right? Need Obsidian to make more Pentiment type games and less Avowed. God, I wish. Unfortunately, Xbox is a shit show, and that's probably not going to happen. Hits 11 times. Okay. Do this. This. That's fun. Should I just do this again? I think so. And we're out. Okay. Yeah, I think we're starting to get some of those details about what the actual layoffs are from Microsoft, and they're pretty brutal. I don't think we're going to be able to take advantage of this. Misery is kind of interesting. It's probably the only one worth taking. We could take nothing. What fun is that? So we got Test Subject and Aeon Glass. You feel like Sony is partially pulling bullshit because Xbox can't compete? Yeah, I totally agree. And like a lot of the moves Xbox is doing, it would only be 3 defends. Snecko Eye, not the deck for that, that's for sure. Forbidden Grimoire. I think it is Forbidden Grimoire. Do I want to remove these defends at this point? I probably do, or at least the bodyguard, so we can try to do that. Distra, welcome in. This is an alive Spire. We've made it to Act 3 with Necrobinder and A10, which is incredible. We got a lot of skills. I think Grimoire makes sense. Because I'm going to have to think about getting some cards that will get rid of the withers here. Yeah, whole game industry is just fucked. Like, it's just fucked, and it sucks. And it's just gonna get more fucked over the next few years. So shop there. I think I'm good with that. Always love the voice acting there. 15, huh? Go ahead and do that, do that. Geek, I'm a queer magnet. I'll take it. I'll take it. No questions asked. That. Debilitate. We do 16 now. $30. I need to deal damage here. I need to make sure he doesn't scale so horribly here. Hang. I think we're out. Okay. Oh, not quite. With this we are. Okay. Add a card. No, these are right. Sorry, this is like focus mode now. I think I'm gonna skip. We will remove a defend though. Oh, that sucks. I don't like that. 15 HP. Is that the end of the world if I do that? Ugh. I hope not. I think this is really fucking bad. Oh boy. Hey! Nice. 10 HP heal. Let's go. Definitely been in the combo about how Dan's chat is all queer despite him being super straight. Yeah. I mean, as long as you're chill about it, right? And you don't, like, make a big deal out of it. It makes sense. Do that. Let's do that. Probably need to do that. Hypercuts is annoying. $13 block. $8. Need to start murdering these guys pretty soon anyway. 21. Take care of you. That's good. You are not gonna die. Unless... no. Dead. You do no damage now. Perfect. Okay. We only have 59 max HP, which is not amazing. I kind of need a good card here. Ooh, no, the waffle, no. Okay. Uh-oh. That's a waste. Well, it's kind of not. It'll at least get rid of these debuffs here. I'm probably just going to use them all here. Fuck it. Alright, do that. Get in Grimoire. Tonic friend zone locked. Y'all have lost me here. I got 2 locked in. That's good though. That's what I like to see, the conversation evolving without me. Ooh, am I dead here? Dang. I think so. Unless... No, that doesn't do anything. Fuck! Bummer. Let's see, what went wrong here? I think maybe... Maybe I just needed one other block card here. I think the Misery was not good. I probably should have just not taken that. Too bad. I fought an elite in Act 3. That's where we went wrong. It could be. I mean, it's kind of like... It's tough, right? Because eventually, I think I would have gotten locked into an elite no matter what here. The issue is probably... I probably should have gone this way, right? Like that way I could have hit the rest spot there, right? Could have hit the rest spot there, right? Could have hit the rest spot there. And then we would have maybe had a little bit more safety going into that. All right, we got time for a couple more runs here. Necrobinder, I just find, and you don't trust us to draw. Well, the thing is, y'all are better drawers than I am, so your penises are gonna be full of filthy details. You'll be getting vein coverage on the penises you draw. I know that. Heavy vein coverage. Right. Most of the merchants are late, which is good. Probably best bet. Large capsule. It can just never be this, especially on Necrobinder. Stone humidifier, huh? After how many times I rested last. Can't be bad, right? You love Bush around these parts. Not the U.S. president, to be clear. That was one of my favorite Arrested Development jokes. Was when Job went to Afghanistan, I think, and then did his magician act there, and one of them was like was supposed to be like burning a bush for some reason, and so the whole audience started chanting burn bush," and brought out like effigies of George Bush to burn. Let's do that. Okay. Sometimes wonder about Arrested Development as like a show to recommend to younger people, because so much of it is like very political humor of the time, of like early 2000s. It must be like in some ways indecipherable for someone who is like younger than 30. Reap again. It's probably smart. You'd watch Arrested Development and be like, Saddam Hussein? Emphasis on who? Alright, bodyguard. That. You go on attack next turn, so we can play this. I don't qualify people who have done like a PhD. Transform or upgrade? Let's gamble. The gamble was kind of bad. So, that maybe? Yeah. I'm fully not getting into PhD programs, so that's fine. Oh. Alright, dead next turn. Barry. It's such a speculation card to take early on. Do I lean into Asti here? Retains a good ability here. Okay, we're gonna try it. This goes sideways. It's your ass. Whose ass? Work it out amongst yourselves. Ass is fully up for grabs. That's no fun. There needs to be some kind of a challenge here. This guy, I wish I could remember. I think he just consistently attacks all the time, so I should probably play the Reap now, rather than wait until he gets stronger and stronger. Yeah. I think we did well there. Damn it. I know I said lean into Asti, but I didn't actually want to do that. Getting slut-shamed in the Slay the Spire II chat. That's right. That's the curveball. Okay. Do that. I guess it makes sense to do that then. If we're really doing an Asti attack. Neil ticket. Cool. Geek telling on themselves. Yeah, I don't dox my location. What I do is I dox my invasive thoughts. That's what I do. This way, yeah. It's like when you're watching Vampire Lestat content. God, I need to watch that. I loved Interview with Vampire. That's like one of my favorite shows. I need to watch Vampire Lestat. I think at this point it's pretty close to being done with the season, so I'll probably just binge it. It's batshit crazy. Oh, I imagine. You've docked your location. I mean, okay, to be fair, saying the city you live in, especially when it's a major city, that's like barely doxing. You live in a city of 12 million people? Wow. Let's take the heal, because I'm a coward. Ironically, it would be easy for me to dox myself currently. That's the ironic part. Double nibbit, huh? Be gone. Okay. Look at all this Asti attack value, huh? One off. No. 14 plus 8 is 22, so we're good. Exact lethal. You stalked Yoshi. You're not supposed to admit to that. Lethality's good. That hits Asti attacks. Duplicator. I hardly know her. So we can either duplicate Reap, or we could duplicate Calcify, which adds a lot of damage. I think we duplicate Calcify. Yes. Or we duplicate Lethality. 100%. 100%. You don't think you got your push-ups? Okay, after this fight. I've stopped paying attention to anything. Oh, I missed the soundboard thing too. Did I? No, I got that one. Nothing but professionalism here, as you can tell. It's 100% on that. I think the base power is what we want to duplicate there. Yeah, duplicate it. Yes, yes, yes. Not a great start here. Block, block. Where are those Osti attacks at, huh? Defend first. We're out. Okay. Push up time. Ah, I did 7 to make up for it. That's called interest. Dance Macabre, huh? I think we want weak here. I mean, I'll take that as a compliment, sure. Sentry mode. Damn, how's this going so well for the Osti build, huh? Do that. Does a second poke make sense? I don't think it does. I don't think a second poke is good enough. Let's do that. Let's remove a strike. Take the vulnerable. I have been exercising more after a very long break. I went through like a hedonism arc, basically. Lowering that, maybe? I wish I didn't, of course. I know it's like, that's kind of a dumb thing to say. It's you always want to keep up with the exercise, unfortunately. Any 1 card draws I'd like to get here? Probably. Let's do it now while we got a free turn. If you can manage a second poke, I wouldn't protest. Oh, you. That sentry mode. Poke. How quickly do I want to get this guy down below 160? We can manage a little while longer, I think. Now is probably correct. Do that. Do that. Down to 110 is good. God. I have a rowing machine. That's like my primary source of indoor physical activity right now. I used to be able to do an hour on that fucking thing. Today, I made it about 10 minutes and thought I was gonna die. Just sucks, you know? It's so easy to get out of the habit of exercising. And then once you try and get back into it, it's like, oof. Oof, yeah. It's gonna take me a while to get back into the shape, but yeah, I used to watch like a full hour of television while doing the rowing machine. I would like to get back up to 40 minutes relatively soonish. An hour is very long. You know what? A few years ago, my routine was I would do the rowing machine an hour in the morning, and then after work, I would do a 2-hour bike ride. That's probably an egregious amount of physical activity, but I did enjoy it. Those are the best nights of sleep I would get too. Is just like completely wiped out from exercise. Okay, what cards are here? Replay to a card is interesting, right? We don't have much ethereal, right? Just the one. You have 2 ethereal cards. So upgraded, this would bump down to 3. Drop some gym picks, maybe someday. Sure, it's good for you, but that's crazy. Yeah, it's a little. I would like to be able to get back to like an hour of cardio, at least. And she's crying. Reanimate is always a weird one to me. Like it's basically 20 block, which is great. Transfigure, what's the... I think I like this the most. You will objectify all friends into a high self-esteem. Ooh, new look for this. Or maybe I just never have seen this before. Gain card rewards now contain cards from other colors. Hmm. Eight hours of work, 3 hours of exercise, 13 hours of sleep. It was actually more like 6 hours of sleep still, which is much better than I'm doing now. It was like 6 hours of just like straight sleep. Inject protein. Oh boy. How much protein is there in the thing that you're talking about anyway? There can't be that much. Four potion slots. Is there even any? 4 potion slots filled with random potions. I think this is a trap. I think this is a huge trap. Though it does make Transfigure more viable having the energy. Fuck it. As they say. It's a trap, and then I immediately take it. We'll see. It also, it said what? It says now contain cards from other colors. It doesn't... This doesn't mean that it's going to exclude all Necrobinder cards, right? Forever? Maybe? No? We find out together? Okay. Let's see. Poke. That. Okay. Not a negligible amount. I see. 10. Who's it gonna be? Damn. get it. 9. Replay this, and we're out. Yes. I think it it might actually. Oh wow! I wonder if this is always how it's going to be. It's going to be one card from each character. It's not how I expected this to work. Daily time crowdsourcing donations. Ugh. It's just like... it's so disgusting to just think of a large volume of semen. It's so disgusting to think about that. There's a movie called The Third Floor, a horror movie with CM Punk, the wrestler CM Punk, and it's very... There's so much like ghost jizz in that movie. It's ridiculous. Skim? It's kind of... Skim is good. Let's take that. Guess you're just built different. I think what grosses me out is like the idea of just like the hair component of it. I think that's the grossest part. You're gonna hit for 15, huh? Okay, do that then. Or 19. Why did I say 15? Who knows? It's a shitty hand. Okay. Okay. Gaze. There. Ghost jizz. I mean, it's not... wasn't technically said it's ghost jizz, but it's like a haunting, and there's all this viscous, whitish fluid that's coming out of the walls and shit. Like, the subtext is clear, I think. Yes, and okay, so you do get some Necrobinder cards still. That's good. Tempest is stupid. I kind of wish that like here's actually a question that I don't know. Knowledge havers here, if any of them exist. They've all been driven off, possibly. If you were to get like Tempest and what's that card called? Like modded, would this add an orb slot to like Necrobinder, for instance, and then you could use Tempest to actually get lightning orbs? Getting a legendary card like this from a different character is like an insane ask, but I've always been kind of curious about that. You'd imagine? So interesting. It's probably the same with like... It's probably the same if another character gets Necrobinder cards that say summon on them. That would bring up Asti. I've never tried it because I'm always just afraid that it's not going to work. So we have the crabs. Forgot the crabs. Which is kind of a problem here. Probably want some sources of weak then. Lose 14 HP. That's okay, I think. That you've tried, you do summon Asti. Yes, you summon Asti. Interesting. Do that. Probably not going to kill until we work our way around here. Ooh, not a great turn. Don't love the results here yet. Stupid toxic crap. Investment for the future. Play Reap will do 40. Should have played the sow first. Yeah, that's a good point about the relic, right? It does specify summon there. Do that. Route, okay. Charge battery. Or expose. Could probably still make use of Tempest, though. It just evoke every orb after the first one you summon. Oh. I would assume you'd need a minimum of 1 orb slot for that to work. Expose. Expose or block. I think we're gonna do charge battery. Ew, no, that's no good. Our time helps a lot. I can play this. Play this. Okay. Eat shit on this first turn here. Gotta kill one of them. Ow. Ow. $15. Ugh. Damn, that didn't work. That's not what I wanted to see. 14 out of 15, 29. Barely live. Damn. Stupid human centipede. I'm feeling good about that one too. All right, one more, I think. And this is gonna be the one. No messing around on this one. We're gonna do a little messing around on this one. End of days. I like an end of days. This way. So quickly get rid of that curse, preferably. Do that. If we draw the end of days quickly, this will be over. Get it out. There we go. They could probably stand to make the end of days animation a little more epic, don't you think? It's just like this meteor, right, that comes down and like causes a mild fart sound. Ooh, don't even have to worry about it, huh? Don't even have to worry about the removal there. Sleight of flesh. Big insta-take, basically, right? Okay, friendship. So, I mean, we're basically going to look to use debuffs to do damage at this point. Speaking of, watch this. What a fun card, huh? Okay. Nope. Potions. I think that's a priority here now. Let's take that. Art of War. Art of War with a Sleight of Flesh build is awesome. Right? Dance Macabre. Wisp. Make sure we can play the cards we want, right? So much energy, so much fun. Let us smith here. I'll smith the wisp. Like the idea of that. Okay, now we'll be less of a coward and fight this. Alright. Might as well. If I can kill this guy before getting end of days, that would be superb. That's right. I think we still do it. Would have been nice to kill him first to get these ads out. Wasn't meant to be, though. Never mind. We just get it anyway. Wicked. Oh, we can easily do this. Come on. Take a bit here. It's all right. Come on. Not yet. Not gonna waste this yet. There we go. I think we barely came out ahead health-wise, but we get a potion at least. Do I want a Blight Strike? I don't know that I do. Let's take this. Lose 14 HP. Game. You're doing death by 1,000 cuts now? It's fine. I'll just take the heal then. Okay. Would have liked to have drawn the Slay the Spire. Damn it. Yeah, let me do that. There it is. There it is. Probably regret drawing a few things here, so keep the wisp. Do that. That. Need to get some more block, clearly. It'll be okay, right? It's gonna be okay, right? Yeah. You don't need anything besides Sleight of Flash. That's all you need. It'd be stupid to do card draw here. I remember the first time I got to this guy, it was with a silent Shiv build, and the ringing fucked my day up so badly. I was so mad. Alright. End of days brings it home. Time's up. Oblivion and Sleight of Flesh. What? Why was that even like a thought in my head? Duh. Upgrade 4 cards. What would the upgrades be? Yeah. I always like the golden compass a bit. Just turn off my brain and go, yeah, we're doing this. Not good. You hit me for 15. That's so not fair. They're bad draws. WTF, huh? One off from fucking... I've never been more mad in my life. I'm more mad right here. Screw you, man. Stupid bug. A Bug's Life, my least favorite Pixar movie. And just because of him. We need to thin this deck out. Do that. We just need to survive until here, and we can get rid of that. Right? Oh. Of course. My Slay of Flesh. Playing that Wisp was dumb. But we knock him down, right? No. Well, my Slay of Flesh, no! That's like the crux of my build gone. Oh my god. What an unpleasant result. Oh no, you've been dealing with fireworks since the 4th? That's like unacceptable. By the way, remember last time I was talking about my neighbor making like wailing sounds, and I was wondering if those are sex noises? I like lowered my voice a little bit when I said that too, just in case they can hear. Who cares, right? Like they probably think I'm a weirdo too, who spends multiple nights talking to themselves incessantly, right? But last night when I was coming home, their curtain was open, and I decided to just like take a little quick look just to see if there's anything fun to report. It was like half a second. I didn't really peer in and see anything. All I could see was a wall, and they had no less than like 10 pictures of the same dog on the wall, which was delightful, I thought. Man, I think we're gonna die here. Yeah. Sorry to hear about your dog and the fireworks. It's oh, GG. Man, that is so bad that stupid like bug took our slide of flesh. Yeah. Fireworks are just one of those things that the older you get, the more pets you have, you're like, F this stuff. Not worth it. You know, explosions are cool. We love explosions, but not worth the troubles they cause pets, and not worth the troubles they can cause anyone dealing with PTSD, our veterans, right? By the way, since we're basically at the end here, I will share some 4th of July stories that were more fun. I thought that with the recent move, I thought my cat might be super stressed out by the fireworks, because any noises around the apartment she hasn't recognized have put her on edge quite badly. However, I will show you exactly how she was looking at 10 p.m. during the peak of fireworks going off here. Let's see. I should be able to do that. It's pretty ridiculous. I thought she'd be really stressed out. And instead, she basically had zero reaction to all the fireworks, except for the very biggest ones, in which case she looked out the window for a second. So here's the offending cat at 10 p.m. when all the fireworks are going off, left, right, and center. She's just underneath me, looking up at me like no big deal at all. It's just like, I'm just like, okay, I was worried for nothing, apparently. Very good kitty. Yeah. She's the one that is up at 3 a.m. crying in my face, though. Okay. So there's that. I think that's a fun place to leave it off here. I think our target for a raid today will be games done quick, because that is always fun to watch, and they are doing summer games done quick right now, so why not? They're doing Earthbound Beginnings right now. I haven't watched a ton of summer games done quick yet. Got a lot catching up to do. Yeah, thank God for our pets. You know, they're just like, when everything gets stressed out, you just go up to them, you pet them a bit, and your worries kind of wash away a bit, because they're just like these constant things. They don't think about the world, you know? They just do what they do best, you know? But yeah. Sorry for the slightly short stream. I'm just very tired today. But yeah, Games Done Quick is an awesome event, you know? Go support them there, watch them there, have a good time. Thank you, Celentinia, Cam, Erudite, Dij, anyone else I missed. Take care and have a good night. Bye.